Hello, Scorpios. Welcome to your mid-month tune-up. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email, and we can go ahead and work that out. Otherwise, let's get to your reading. Holy Spirit, Angels, Divine Guides, Universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Scorpios for the middle of March 2020? What do you see? What do they need to know to reach your higher ground, become closer to Universe and the Divine? For their greater good, any messages that you have for Scorpio in the middle of March 2020 would be greatly appreciated, and we thank you. Scorpios, March 2020, what do you see? What do they need to know? General energies for Scorpio for the middle of March. We have the Seven of Cups and the upright. Possibilities. I'll be leaving a link below for this month's extra, which will be about your career, your finance, your health, and love. Okay, so click on the video link below. Challenge card in reverse, the Lover's card in reverse. Okay, advice for Scorpios for the middle of March. Also check out my 2020 Sun Moon readings. Those are my playlists. My 2019s are still in there also. For advice, we have the Page of Cups in the upright. And then ask me a question on Instant Go. Check me out on Facebook. Check me out on Instagram. Like, share, subscribe, and or donate. Always appreciated. Ace of Pentacles in the upright. Okay. For as you move out of the end of March into April. Okay, so I see the general energies. You considering a lot of different things. Okay, there's a lot of options available to you. Like it says, possibility. Tons of possibilities available to you. 7 of these cups lie before you. Which one of these you're going to choose, you can't see in the cups. So that's part of it. There are things that are hidden from you. So whether you're looking for a new career, a job, a lover, an adventure, whatever it is, you can't in the regular 7 of Cups, sometimes you can see what's coming out of it. You can't see anything in these. So you really don't know what lies in them, within them. So really it's about, wow, it's great. I have all these options available to me, but what am I getting myself into? So usually the advice that kind of goes along with that is really try to research stuff as much as you can. Whatever offers you're having, research those offers. If you're having suitors approaching you, then, make sure you talk to them and choose wisely. And sometimes when it comes to suitors, this could be, some of these cups have commitment issues. So try to kind of get that nailed down early so you don't have any problems later on, okay? Now, we move into the challenge position, the Lover's card in reverse, which is the card of Gemini, if that resonates. And the challenge here, first of all, I got right off of the bat, the challenge is making a choice, okay? So deciding, and it's very well the choice that's here. It's not about love gone wrong or anything like that. I'm not getting that. I'm feeling you're having a true difficulty deciding what you're going to do, what your choice is going to be. Because primarily, if you choose the wrong cup, it could be detrimental, okay? So, and the Lover's card in reverse can be a decision based on desire, deciding based on desire, and then having regrets immediately after the fact. So, I think that's a challenge for you. I think one of these cups is very desirous to you, and you want it very badly, but are you choosing it for the right reasons? Whether it's whatever that choice is. Again, doesn't have to be a romantic reading, but that's what I'm kind of getting. So, just because it glitters and it looks very pretty, all that glitters isn't gold. And you may end up regretting your decision if you make something just because you feel passionate about it and you want it now. Okay. Page of Cups in the upright for advice. I think they're telling you to hold out. To not consider any of these, to not worry about choosing any of those. Hold out for something that's better, because the Page of Cups brings an innocence with me, something that's really pure, something that's really innocent. I almost feel like it's something that you wouldn't have even, like the Page of Cups sometimes can be, just pops up unexpectedly, and not something that you would have considered ordinarily. So I feel like they're saying hold out for another offer. There's something better out there. Wait for it. This card says imagination, so use your imagination. Can you create something better with your imagination? Imagine what that being is, what that job is, or what have you, and then kind of wait for it to happen. Be more aware to what's coming at you to see if any of that kind of fits the bill. But I almost feel like none of this is for you. I almost feel like. So Ace of Pentacles is you moving out of March into April. And this is where I feel like whatever choice you kind of made is working for you. This is a card of commitment. This is, okay, this is something that's workable. This isn't a fly-by-night thing. This isn't a flash in the pan. Whether it's a job, romance, I hate to keep on saying that, but people like always zoom in on the love aspect, and it can resonate in a lot of ways. So this Ace of Pentacles is a solid start to something. And I think it might be because you do kind of hold out and you wait for the right one, the right opportunity, whatever that is, something that, and again, I'm getting this pureness, this innocence, no malice, nothing tricky. I feel like this Page of Cups here has nothing to hide. It's something that will really make you emotionally very happy. But that's the thing. I mean, I don't feel like there's any underbelly to this Page of Cups. So that's why I'm saying that you should wait, and because it ends up being a solid beginning as you move into April. Why is the Seven of Cups here in the upright for Scorpios? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages for the Seven of Cups in the upright for Scorpios. Who is this person? What is this energy? The Three of Pentacles in reversed. The Hermit card in the upright. And they're saying that it's better off being with nothing or not choosing anything if it's going to be a situation where it's not working. Okay, Three of Pentacles in reverse is something not working. No matter how hard you try, you can't seem to make it happen. It's not harmonious. It's really trying too hard. It's someone not appreciating you for who you are. It can be more than one person not appreciating for who you are. And I feel like that's what that Seven of Cups is. So the Hermit card here, which is the card of Virgo, is saying you're better off alone than trying to make something work that isn't workable. This card's workable. Okay, that's something that there's a strategy, there's a plan, and that can work, and that can be solid. But they're saying, don't try to make something work if it's not working just so you can be in something. You're better off alone, by yourself, making yourself your own project, being single, being alone, contemplating, all that good stuff. Two of Pentacles is here. So that's you kind of choosing, going back and forth. What am I going to choose? Again, a lot of options available to you and kind of like balancing which of these options, a lot of choices of jobs, suitors, and you're kind of going back and forth trying to figure out, how can I make this work? Okay, it's about working to make something balanced, and you don't need to do all that work if you hold out for something that's right, and you'll know when it's right. Okay, so don't be in a rush to kind of make something work. I don't mean to make this a love reading, but I often feel like people feel like they come out of a relationship, they have to get into another one. I call them vine swingers, and they'd rather get in a relationship that doesn't work just so they're not alone, and just because everybody else has somebody, then just kind of sit it out, be by yourself, contemplate a little bit, and wait for what you're supposed to be and kind of come along, okay? Why is the Lover's card here in reverse? Who's this person? What's this energy? Additional messages for the Lover's card in reverse for Scorpios. Who is this person? What's this energy? Why is this Lover's card here in reverse for Scorpios? Middle of March 2020. Okay, so you could very well be jumping into something because you're trying to move past something. And you kind of think, that's the way to do it. And that's a challenge because that's not the way to do it. So you're saying to yourself, okay, the quickest way I'm going to get over what I went through, the crappy thing I went through, and the best way to deal with it is for me to get into something that'll distract me, that I really like a lot. And with Emperor card here, that's kind of you being like, okay, I'm going to take charge of my situation, and this is what I'm going to do. And that's the card of Aries. But I feel like with Emperor, he could be very assertive. So it's almost like, he's not real open to other ideas or things like that. I think here you made a rule, you set up some boundaries. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to hook up. I'm going to go for this job, or whatever you go for. It's totally based on something that you want rather than something that is probably the best for you. Okay. And whatever is driving that desire or that need, whether it's a fear of being alone, or whether it's sex, or whether it's, you don't like to have idle hands, whatever it is, you get into it for the wrong reasons, I feel like. And then the Nine of Wands is here in reverse, kind of have you being like, did I make the right decision? I don't know. Feeling really defensive and questioning yourself. I'm kind of getting that from the Nine of Wands, this hesitation, doubting if, this kind of rigid plan that you set up for yourself to get out of, the situation you got yourself into, or you had prior to, is really working for you. Okay. Why is this Page of Cups here in the upright? Who's this person? What's this energy? Additional messages for the Page of Cups upright for Scorpios. Advice, middle of March. Additional messages, please. Yep. Better to be alone. So when you are single and independent and you are reliable, they're saying when you can count on yourself and you don't need anybody else and you're comfortable with that, is when this will come in, this offer will come into your life, okay? When you're totally fine and whole with who you are and you're very stable in that, okay? And you're very comfortable in your own skin, it's going to come. And they're telling you it'll come sooner if you kind of release the old ways that you've been doing things, okay? So you've been doing things the same way, same kind of pattern, and it's like it's time to free yourself from that, because this is not going to come to you until you actually do so. And I am getting for some of you, you're holding on to old ways. Like I said, get over something traumatic, let me get into something else and take my mind off of it. And then the Ten of Cups is here saying if you kind of do that, you can have it all. You can have the whole ball of wax. You could be very fulfilled in your career or in your job. You could be prosperous. You could be harmonious. You could have a wonderful relationship with someone. For some of you that want to get married and have kids, you could have that and be very content. Okay. So, but you kind of have to wait for the right person, or the right situation. Okay. That rather than forcing something just to be in something. Why is this Ace of Pentacles here in the upright? Who's this person? What's this energy as Scorpios move out of March into April? Who is this person? What's this energy? Why is this Ace of Pentacles here? Knight of Wands. Okay, not only is it a solid beginning, it's something that really, it could be someone from your past. Okay, so somebody could be returning. Somebody could be returning with an apology. This is who this Page of Cups would be. And since pages are very innocent and youthful, it could definitely be somebody from your past, your childhood sweetheart, somebody from your high school days, somebody just you remember fondly from the past that reappears, and you have a real familiarity with them. You just feel like you've known them your whole life. Even if you don't know them from your past, you could be feeling like you know this person. They seem very familiar, to you, like a past life kind of thing. And this, again, this could be employment. This could be somebody that you worked for previously and you really liked working for them. You're really emotionally fulfilled and it was a great job and you did very well at it. So someone could come back and kind of make that opportunity. But that's what I feel like that Ace of Pentacles thing is. And this Knight of Wands is being really enthusiastic about it, wanting to happen. It can be, the Knight of Wands can be very much about sex, very much about passion. So if it is romantic, it's something like that. It's very passionate, very romantic, and it makes you feel like you're on top of the world with this Six of Wands. You feel like, and you have in a sense. So instead of considering these run-of-the-mill jobs or whatever just to be in a job, you held out. These run-of-the-mill, shabby suitors just to be in a relationship, you held out, and as a result, you feel victorious. You feel like you won, okay? Because you did kind of hold out. And not only that, it's a really good look. People notice that instead of just kind of taking what was available to you, the first thing that was available to you because you wanted to do it and acting hasty, they see that you waited and they see that you bided your time. Is it bode? Bided your time. And people are inspired by that. And people think you're getting public recognition for how you kind of handle the situation and you waited. So, I mean, all around, this is really good right here. Okay. And it could very well be this person from your past that saw that how you kind of handled things, that you weren't going to jump into, the first thing that came your way. And they really admired that. So they decided to come back. Okay. All right, so that's what I have for you. Click on the link below where your extra is career, finance, health, and love. Check out my 2020 sun moon readings in my playlist. My 2019s are still in there. Ask me a question on Instant Go. Check me out on Facebook. Check me out on Instagram. Like, share, subscribe, and or donate. Otherwise, adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye, guys.